Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast. Hi, I'm your host, Jacob Ayers. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals, episode 233. Well, let's jump right into this week's Friday Fundamental. This week's Friday Fundamental is finding success. Anything worth doing is worth doing well. Being successful at something usually requires commitment, courage, and consistent action. You have to be committed to achieving your goal, whatever that may be. You'll inevitably run into hurdles and challenges along the way, and that commitment you've made to yourself to achieve success will be the driver in pushing yourself forward. Pushing yourself to achieve high levels of success will also require courage. You might find yourself taking the path less traveled, doing things others might not consider normal, and also taking risks. You'll have to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and get used to being there. With commitment and courage, you will put yourself on your own path to success. And with consistent action, you'll make sure to stay on that path. You'll have to take consistent action towards your goals each and every day, constantly moving that needle. With commitment, courage, and consistent action, you'll find your way on a path of success, however you define that. So let's take that philosophy and apply it towards our favorite subject, real estate investing. Investing in real estate can seem like a daunting challenge. From the large financial commitments to legal obligations, market cycles, and so many other unknowns, it's easy to let yourself become intimidated. Each and every person has their own reservations. Perhaps that's the uncertainty of the future, or the commitment to make a large purchase, or a number of other things. When taking on a new adventure, there will always be challenges and hurdles. After all, that's part of the journey. But that doesn't mean you have to find success alone. Let's look at some different ways you can find success. 1, find someone who is doing or has done what it is you want to. This person could be a mentor, a coach, or a partner. They could even be someone you don't necessarily know, but rather study. Luckily for us all, in today's world, we are all connected. You can stand on the shoulders of giants, connect with people all over the world, and learn from the smartest and most successful people in your respective field. Reading books is a great introductory way to learn from other people. You would likely not be able to get the time to sit down and talk with, say, Ray Dalio, who founded and leads one of the world's largest hedge funds and has been named one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people of the world, to talk about his views on the economy. But instead, you can read his book Principles and understand how he has built a framework that guides his firm's philosophy and continued success. 2, you can surround yourself with people who will help you become more successful. You know that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So build a solid support group that you surround yourself with that encourages you to achieve success. pushes you to do more, and forces you to grow. Overall, be intentional about who you spend your time with. And 3, make success a commitment rather than a short-term goal. Success isn't actually a destination you'll find, but rather a journey. You likely won't experience what some call overnight success. What will look like an overnight success to outside people will be the result of thousands of hours of hard work, years of dedication, and a long-term commitment you have made to achieving your goals. These are just a few things you can do to help you along your journey. Look to others for their experience. Surround yourself with positive influences and take consistent action. Success can mean whatever you want. It can mean anything from having peace of mind and financial freedom to having abundant time to spend with the people who matter most to you, or being able to afford traveling in comfort to your bucket list destinations, having a comfortable home, or anything else you can imagine. It's up to you to decide that. Your success is totally up to you. You just have to decide what that is and make a plan to achieve that. Anything you can imagine is possible. With commitment, courage, and consistent action, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. Well, that wraps up this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. Hey, I really hope you're getting value from these short segments. If you like this one, please go over and leave a rating and review on whichever platform you're listening on. I'm going to be giving some upcoming shout-outs to 5-star rating and reviews on these different platforms, so be sure to go over and leave something if you haven't yet. For more information, resources, and to connect with me, you can do so at www.jacobayers.com. Till next week, engineer the lifestyle you want.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.